It's my privilege to introduce the speaker of the day, Sri Mr. M.P.Dubey, designated Joint Director of Software Technology Parks of India, an autonomous body under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. As head and officer in charge of the center and nodal officer for Andhra Pradesh, he looks after the IPPS growth and development of IT and ITES industry in Visakhapatnam. He is also the mentor at large for Midi Valley AMTZ, which is intended to nurture the startups on health tech using emerging technologies. Mr. Dubey initiated and set up .in domain and root server in the country. He was also actively contributed in the progress of IT and ITES industries during his early postings in Delhi, Bhubaneswar, Kolkata, Noida, and Gurgaon. He was instrumental in setting up STPI centers in Pune, Mumbai, Indore, Mohali, Jaipur, Srinagar, including northeastern regions of Guwahati, etc. His recent contribution is creating a special interest group for industry and academia interface and creating a domain-specific innovation and incubation center for IT and ITES on smart maritime, smart city, power, petroleum, health tech, and fintech with technology-driven innovation in emerging technology. He has written more than 30 international research papers, including the research papers in the international conferences and journals on the theme of SMEs in the sectors of IT and ITES and their impact in the global economy. His recent paper is on domain-specific innovation, which is based on the working models which were deliberated and presented in the international forums at US, Australia, South Korea, Iran, Vietnam, including India. He is very instrumental in bringing investments to Andhra Pradesh region for setting up new BPO units in Andhra Pradesh with 14,692 seats allotted to Andhra Pradesh. Number one state in the roster through India BPO promotion scheme with projected direct employment of 44,000, indirect employment of 1,75,000. Presently, he is working on startup ecosystem for providing growth to the MSME and startup units. With this, I present Sri M.P. Dubey to the August gathering. Sir, it is your turn to enlighten us. Thank you.
My dear student and all the faculty and other people who joined, I would like to present you the how the incubation facility already Dadi is starting, and we are planning to fund some of the startups. Verma ji? This is all about the software technology parks of scheme India mandate, and in 1991 the Ministry of IT set up this organization to provide a one-stop single window support solution to the industry. And you must be knowing Visakhapatnam and across here many industry come, and recent past because of India BPO promotion scheme, um, uh, there is mushroom of companies come, and our young people are getting huge job opportunity, and there are around 45,000 new vacancies are creating by this. Due to the pandemic, I think there is some disturbance, but yes, there is a good opportunity in the overall the young generation to get a good job opportunity in and around Visakhapatnam. The core strength of our organization is one is the facilitation statutory. We are the main statutory service provider for all the hardware technology park and STP. Whatever you are seeing, the mobile phone and other, all kind of statutory clearances like import duty, export benefits, these are all given by us. The other important activity we are doing is promotional and incubation. We from the starting we are providing. Now looking at that, because the incubation facility earlier only it's only space people are talking about the things, but now the generation is changing. The whole ecosystems are been changing. So that's why the the Ministry of IT, following things were taken in grant schemes were there. One is India BPO promotion scheme, where AP is one of the highest taken over. The electronical park is there for the R&D design and development of the electronic hardware. A semiconductor characterization lab is also another, and center of excellence. One of the center of excellence coming in Visakhapatnam is Industry 4.0. Industry 4.0, you must be knowing the first revolution, second revolution, third revolution, fourth revolution. Fourth means your factory should be smart enough, which are connected by the mobile application. Now that day I was speaking somewhere and they are saying that there is industry 5.0 and 6.0 also come. 6.0 is the whole factory will be controlled by the app developed. So that's how there is a lot of opportunity by the startup, your young generation startup activities. Now, what is Industry 4.0 is a paradigm shift in the way the steel industry sourcing, because I am setting up in steel plants, that's why you students should know it. There is a two process are there in steel plant. One is internal process, the raw material and other thing, then the people, culture, structure, process and value chain, and external is how to sell their product in a big way. So you must be knowing we are working in the emerging technology in the whole center of excellence in the steel plant, which is coming up in industrial robotics. And if you see, there is a huge opportunity coming for the startup ecosystem, and the 10 various opportunities are: one is AR/VR. Then the meat are growing in the lab nowadays. People are not buying from the shop, rather they are vegetarian meats are coming. Quantum computers is one of the very fast because as much as the data is increasing, you require a very fast method of processing. Then plasmatic material are also now people are doing research on that to make more and more better product. Then super advanced personal assistance is completely AI based solution. Your mobile is your personal assistance. And sixth is basically the kind of illness people are and how this can be recovered through the IT applications. So this shows there are a lot of application required, and this young generation can bring a revolution change in overall growth in the IT industry and overall growth of the industry. Our Prime Minister also recent talk in Man Ki Baat emphasizes that the young generation can play a very vital role, and that's why this is one of the 3D printer in Visakhapatnam. It is Asia's bigger center. It was been, and all kind of thing can be done. And AR/VR is one of the things which we are developing here, and how the machine and other thing through AR/VR can be rectified. So there is another thing, cloud computing. How you see whole the car manufacturing are completely through the data processing, cloud and AI, and machine is doing most of the things. But the back of the thing, people have to develop this kind of application. That is the basic key. So AI is another area you people must be knowing. In steel industry, we are using.
Bit steel is addressing variability in mechanical properties, yield strength, tensile strength, and elongation of coils, which can cause lost revenue and reduced profit. So how is artificial intelligence improving product quality at Big River Steel? The product quality AI application, developed by Noodle AI and SMS Digital, addresses YTE using data from across the factory. From the melt shop to the hot mill to the galvanizing line, AI can help control product quality by predicting the drivers of variability and recommending the optimal input parameters to meet the target mechanical properties. The value comes from two primary levers: reduced sales of low-quality material on the secondary market, which reduces revenue leakage, and reduced cost of alloys due to better variability control. Every day, tens of thousands of sensors collect more than 20 billion data points across the plant using Dell servers and gateways powered by Intel. This sensor data, combined with process, context, and control data, forms the basis of these AI models. L0 and L1 data capture equipment settings, while L2 and L3 data capture contextual information like coil attributes, process parameters, and production steps. In addition to internal mill data, external data sets such as ambient conditions, scrap quality, market prices.
So these are certain things we are doing for the Industry 4.0 where massive amount of AI is using. And another area we are working in industrial robots, and industrial robot play where you see now the robots are mostly of the work are done by robots. Now back of the things, people have to develop that kind of solution. That is a huge opportunity, and I think in your incubation center or any incubation center you can take it and able to make your product, and that product is sellable like any hot this is a very important thing. That's why I thought, what is startup? A startup is a young company funded by one or more entrepreneurs. Suppose you are the students, you 2-3 students can join together, find out a problem, and then to develop a unique product or service and bring it to market. And by its nature, the typical startup tends to be it should be operated with initial funding from the founder or their friends and families. So the funding is one of the major important aspect, because you people know you can develop this product. There is a demand in the market. But where is the fund coming? Startup is an entrepreneurial venture. Search for the finance and how the startup will get the finance. That is the main important thing. So this is how the traditional fundings are coming. Sometimes you ask your father or parents to give some money, or you go to the bank and get it. Somehow you venture capital is later stage. Angel funding few people are doing, but not in a bigger, you need that kind of product. But how you are going to survive as a startup? So it's a very big question. Startup have no history and less profit to show. That makes investing in them is very risky. If an idea seems to have merit, potential investor may use several approaches to estimate how such money it could be take and get into the ground reality. That is the basic key. So having startup is also a very difficult task. That's why the government thought, why not the initial level of thing can be funded by the government. That's why I request all the students to venture a startup here. In our scheme, I will come the Chunauti. We are even giving to the student the internship. 6-month internship we are giving. If you have an idea, you come, join with us, have an internship. Every month we will give you stipend of 10,000 rupees. So how is to start a startup? So this is basically a diagram through which you make a group, or you yourself find some solution. You thought you can do it, then you plan suppose you are seeing something and you finding something missing in this product. So you can develop this product, and so first you have to develop a prototype. And that prototype again you have to sell it to the show to the people, and then finally once you develop the product, and then how to market it, and then you become a successful startup. There are many startups in US and other places. They develop the product problem solution, and then finally they sold to some big companies also. So earlier what happened, our students only thinking of campus selection. If they got in campus, they are very happy. And but the now days are changing. You have to have your own business. What the Israel culture is there. You see the Israel people, they generally, the students, they start their factory or they start their company during the engineering or college days. So similar thing we also wanted, and recently you must be knowing we have done the app challenge from our ministry, and around 7,000 peoples were developed and sent it the, and finally many were being chosen. So now the Indian ecosystem also we are developing the startup ecosystem, that how our people could come into the overall startup ecosystem model. So that's why the government of India is setting up the Center of Excellence across the India, and the Center of Excellence basically is industry, academia, everybody is interfacing on that and try to help the startup so that they will come into the ecosystem value chain. You must be knowing animation is one of the very interesting area. One company in Hyderabad, they are developing the movie called Chota Bheem. So very popular. Also, few of the Telugu films, mostly 10 to 20% of their movie is done by the animation company. So that's why we have set up in Hyderabad, because Hyderabad there is a lot of ecosystems are there, basically on animation and gaming. Gaming is one of the very. Then another is in Chennai we have started called FinTech Center of Excellence. Then on AI and other thing we have set up in Mohali, and Internet of Things we have set up in Bangalore. And Visakhapatnam, because here a lot of public sector undertaking are there. The industry, there is heavy industry are more in Visakhapatnam. So we have set up Industry 4.0, and we have called this as Smart Uku, is a COE under Industry 4.0. Uku means steel, smart steel. We are converting steel into a smart steel. So this is one of the scheme I like to brought to your notice. It's called national product, because India is only good in the service or BPO segment, but product wise we are not good. Now we are keeping more focus on how the software could be, product could be developed and become a product nation. So our honorable PM is putting a lot of effort, and our ministers and everybody is saying that we should have more than 10,000 your tech startups should come. So this is one of the scheme we have come. It's called NGIS. Is called Next Generation Incubation Scheme. The incubation scheme is basically, there are 4 areas basically through which. One is pre-incubation we help, incubation we help, and post-incubation we help. What we are providing, you can take some incubation place, we will provide you mentor, funding and everything so that you develop your. It is basically for tier 2 and tier 3 location. Like Anakapalli is fall under the tier 3 location. So if you can develop, you can start your venture from Anakapalli or Visakhapatnam. Visakhapatnam is tier 2 location. We are providing you all the help in terms of ecosystem to make your business more successful. And in especially student community, if you have any idea, we are there to help you to convert your idea into a product. And during that time, we will give you stipend money also. Sometimes you think, why should I go rather than I will join some campus-based TA. But if you want to set up something, we are there to help you. These are certain mentors are there, but Visakhapatnam, we are bringing many mentors. Also, we will try to see in Anakapalli, we will get some mentor. So Chunoti is one of the program we are starting, and it is started on 10th of August. and 7th of September is the last date to apply. So I request all the student community, including faculties also, you please apply in this CA, make it Anakapalli or Visakhapatnam as the place. And these are the 8 different areas like edutech, agritech, fintech. You can choose supply chain, logistics, transportation, management, infrastructure, remote monitoring, medical healthcare, diagnostic, preventive and physiological care, job skilling, and tutoring and other kind of e-tutor, e-education. This kind of product you can develop it, and we are there to help you. That's why I'm coming to that. 7th is the last date. So please apply in this Chunauti, and the website of the Chunauti I will just tell you, ngis.stpi.in. This is called ngis.stpi.in. Please try to see and apply for your own location. And we will see. Now there is only, but we are looking at tier 2, tier 3 places also. So student community, you can apply as much as possible, as well as if somebody startup. If you are startup, first apply it. Once you get it, then you register as a startup under the Startup India portal. First you apply here, and once you get it, then we will help you to register yourself under the Startup India. There are 2 schemes basically. One is we are giving 25 lakhs rupees as a seed funding, and also the student community we are giving stipend of 10,000 rupees up to 6 months to ideate your idea. This is the website. As soon as you go to NGIS, please register yourself. They will ask 12 location, because 12 location we have our own incubation center, but that is not you can start from any other incubation center also. From tier 2, but the startup should be from tier 2, tier 3 location, not from tier 1 location. You can go to this website, and if you find any difficulties, our office is there. They will help you in all. Now my thing is we should show that Visakhapatnam is or Anakapalli is very active. Our student community make themselves a successful startup ventures. So please apply it. This application form is here. So NGIS website I have told you, ngis.stpi.in, and there is a Chunauti. They will then see your capabilities, and then government will take it. So this is all about, I thought, very interesting, where the government of India is giving you the startup funding also. Please, if you have any idea, please apply it, and we will see that you should be a successful startup venture. Any academician, any researcher, any student, everybody can apply it. And if you accept it, we will do it in edutech and other areas. Supply chain, logistics, transportation management. And this is, all about our Digital India, and due to Digital India, we are able to, so much of success is there. And during the COVID situation also, we able to talk to each other and able to because of our infrastructure created under the Digital India. With this, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dubey sir, for your comprehensive talk on startup and funding, which will help our students. We'll all apply for Chunauti and we request your support, sir. We also accept that our Anakapalli and Vishakhapatnam students are hardworking and they'll do miracles if they receive funding.
Student, there is a very good opportunity. If you can apply some of your ideas and if you got it, it will be a very proud moment for all of us. And there is a Dadi Institute is already there. If you need any help, I know them. They will help you like anything. They have already created an incubation center to inculcate and to nurture the startup people.
Can the staff apply for with innovative ideas, sir?
Yes, any researcher can apply, any individual can apply, anybody can apply, even academician can apply. Like your staff, you can apply it, and if you get it, you can do it from your own college. This project will give you money for that. Whatever facility is there, we will give you mentor also. We will give you virtual incubation center also. You can access other incubation center sitting in your location. If you require software, if you require hardware, all kind of facility we will try to provide you. Please apply. The staff also, that's why I requested. You people can also apply.
Yes, sir. Priyanka, she's asking how can I be more innovative?
Sir, I'm from IT sector, sir. I want to do something different, like in applications like that. How can I be? What can you suggest for me?
So you make this is the one name you make it, like something. Your name is I think Priyanka, Priyanka one. You keep it the project name, and you then write it the name of your project. This you want to do there, and this is on this segment like agri-tech or edu-tech or health tech. This is the area, and then little bit don't little about your project and apply it. Then the committee will sit and find out if this is a new. They thought this is a very interesting one. They will allot you that project. If you want to, if you are a student, then you will. If you don't have form a company, or first we allot it and then request you to form a company. You can form a company and register under the Startup India. It is a matter of only one day, and then start your startup venture. Did you understand, Priyanka?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Think of. So basically, a lot of emerging technology coming. Try to work it for agri-tech also, agriculture. Any problem in agriculture, think of, and how that problem can be converted into a technological solution. Think on that way and try to apply as much as possible. It's a matter of 3 to 4 hours. You people have to think, design it and do it. Further, if you have any problem, or you call madam, she will direct it to our office and our people will help you.
Yeah, Bhagyashri.
Sir, good evening, sir. I am Bhagyashri from Right College, sir.
Yes.
I have one idea past 3 years, sir. I can't implement now also. By your help, I will implement, sir. I have one idea by using IME board. I want to implement the smart dustbin, sir.
And here what happened, you have idea. That's why you have idea, and that idea is really a very nice idea. We will give you the mentor, we will give you the support, we will give you the infrastructure so that you convert your idea into the reality.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I will talk with ma'am, sir.
Sir, recently we have conducted an idea competition, sir. Actually, we have received 32 innovative ideas from the students, and also we have given those ideas to NRDC also, and they told that some of the ideas are very good and they can be implemented. So can I ask?
I think those people can apply for the Chunauti program.
Yes, sir. We'll ask all the students to apply for this programs. But actually, they are only the ideas. The model has to be developed later, sir.
Yes. That's the basically we want ideas. And once your idea is selected, then either you convert into a startup, whatever the facility is required, we will give you. And please tell them to apply it. The 7th is the last date. It is left, so as quick as possible. I want more and more application should go from Dadi Institute, from
Yes,
Ankaapalli.
sir.
Project Ankaapalli as one of the startup hub. That's the basic idea. That's why thought to conduct a program specially for the Dadi, because in tier 3, if the student can bring a good innovation, it's a very proud for the nation.
Yes.
Thank you very much for conducting such a nice program. Okay.
Balakrishna, I have given you access. You can speak.
Good evening, sir. I myself Balakrishna.
Yes.
I'm a railway student of Diet College, sir. Civil
Yes.
engineering. We have already registered a startup, sir, based on the e-commerce based, sir. This idea is about to supply all the civil materials and machinery and labor to the requirements wherever you need. But we have registered a company. But how to apply for a startup, sir?
Startup apply, you have to go to Startup India website.
Okay, sir.
And there you have to DPIP is the Department of Industry and Promotion. There you will go and give your details. They will register as a startup. So under that, whatever the revenue is coming, 3 years you don't have any tax to pay. That is the advantage. It's a tax-free income.
Takes how much time to register as a startup, sir?
Then 2 to 3 days.
Sir, actually,
okay,
he's
madam,
asking,
registration
will we get any confirmation mail, or how would we know that that is the startup is registered?
He will get a certificate that he is under Startup India. He will get one Startup India license, he will get it. So on that number only, he will apply for the income tax benefit and other benefits which startup people are getting. There is a full-fledged startup policy in India, and they are getting a lot of benefits. So you will also get all the benefit under the Startup India policy.
Actually, he has already gone for the total design also, sir. The website designing and everything is being done, sir.
So tell your staff also to apply for this Chunauti program, because they have lot many ideas, and they can apply with themselves with students. Make some company name. Once your project has been approved, then you can form a company, and or you can register under the. Within 3 months, you have to register under this Startup India. That is it there.
Thank you very much for being here. Like, we'll see that maximum students apply for the
from Ankaapalli should come in the list. That anyhow.
Yes,
Madam, एक बार you please tell them to do it, and how many people have applied. Just send me the details, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll do it, sir.
Thank you very much for your all kind help.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for being with us today, sir.
Right.
For inspiring and also making our students aware of all the funding programs.
If a good product was coming, now you must be knowing. The government of India thought, why not India-based the video conferencing software could be done. And you know, from Kerala, such a small location, one company won that award. Why not from Ankaapalli also we can bring that kind of thing in the news? That is the basic idea. And in Kerala, you must be seeing in the paper, in Kerala, one company, he won that challenge. So that's why I wanted all the students, please apply for the Chunauti program. Let's face the Chunauti. And out of that, if 10% also won it, we are very successful in the venture altogether. Thank you very much.